for its action when it required that Derma 35 be recalled for the market.
All right, so paraphrase for me. What is Cox saying?
Basically, Clark is saying that the council didn't have enough evidence or even justification for Derma 35 to be recalled.
Awesome. Yeah,
From
it,
the
did not,
market
it at least did not provide
sufficient.
enough justification for
Enough
the action
justification.
that it did. Excellent. And
Or
then we have
enough
the
evidence.
document. All right, Laura, do you want to read what Crockett said?
You're on mute.
Sorry. Crockett, I disagree. Derma 35, in fact, causes inflammation, but in citing only the side effect of blemishes as the justification for its decision. The council rightly acknowledged that blemishes are a legitimate health concern.
All right, so what's Crockett's conclusion of their argument?
Well, he's saying that he disagrees
Yes,
that there is a reason for them to recall because it causes. The only side effect of the blemishes is the justification. He disagree. You want me to paraphrase it?
Yep. So Crockett disagrees with this conclusion, but what support do we add? What are we disagreeing with?
It causes inflammation, but the only side effect that they came out was the blemishes for the decision of it.
Yep. Does everybody agree with that paraphrase? Is there anything else that's important to know that what Crockett's saying in response?
Yeah, he also said that the council, acknowledged the blemishes are legit, basically. So even in doing the reasoning, he also acknowledged that the blemishes were legit. It was like a legit concern.
So excellent. So once we really break down and understand this passage, we're gonna. Oh, Zach's joining. Cool. We're going to. What kind of question is this?
This is a point of issue question.
Yeah, I just call it a disagree question.
Okay, point of issue. Okay.
Yeah, I like his. Look at Mel with all his fancy vocab jargon. I don't have fancy LSAT jargon. Okay, so Mel, tell us, how do we approach a disagree? How do I recommend approaching a disagree question?
Well, you want basically to put a line in between Cox and and Crockett. And then you want to know if Cox would agree with A through E. So if they would agree with it, you put yes. If they wouldn't agree with it, then you put no.
Excellent. So this is how I simplify these questions is I struggle to focus on a lot of things at once. So once I understand it, I only pay attention to what one person is saying as I go through the answer choices. And what I do is I pay attention to this and then I read the 5 answer choices and I ask myself, would Cox agree with this? Yes, no, or I don't know. And so everybody, if you have a piece of paper, go ahead and pull it out and make this little chart. I'm going to put, I don't like that they have the same like letters. And then go ahead and go through just Cox for right now. I want everybody to go through and write yes, no, or I don't know underneath it for each answer choice. So we can do the first answer together. Derma 35 should remain on the market. Would Cox say yes or no to that? Does Cox agree with that?
I don't know.
We don't know. It's perfect. No, we don't know, right? It just says that we didn't provide it just said that we didn't provide sufficient enough evidence or sufficient enough justification.
All right.
But we don't say that it should remain on the market, right?
Right.
So we don't know. So what happens when we don't know what one of the people would say?
It's no.
Yes. Excellent. If it's I don't know, so therefore it's a no, because they can't disagree on something that we don't know what one of them thinks on, right? All right, so everybody go through and finish B, C, D, and E just for Cox. Go ahead and put yes or no to if you agree or disagree with what they would say.
That's crazy. I literally crossed up like 30 already. You know, that I don't know method works. It really works.
I don't know. No.
I don't know. No. It works.
All right. So, okay. So let's look here. Okay. So, is it Janelle? Is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes.
Janelle. Okay. So Janelle, what did you say for B? Would Cox say yes, no, or I don't know to blemishes or sometimes caused by inflammation?
I put no.
He would say no to that, or he doesn't know.
He doesn't know, so you said I doesn't know equal no, right?
Yep. Yes. Sorry. I wanted to like, I didn't know if you're saying disagree or no, like wrong answer.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. So it's no. Excellent. So we don't even have to check that one again. All right, Zach, what about C?
I put no, or I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. So it's no. Yeah, I have to come up. That's confusing me. Excellent. All right, Laura, what about D?
You're on mute, huh?
Sorry, I keep putting myself on mute. I put, okay, this is, I'm confused because he gave an adequate reason for its decision to recall. They did give a reason, but is it adequate?
Adequate would be enough. Would it be adequate? Would be sufficient.
So did not provide sufficient. So it's the opposite. So no.
No, right. So Cox would say no to this. So we're gonna put a no. So N.
Okay.
And then Mel, inflammation is a serious health issue.
I don't know.
We don't know. This is so funny because on my approach, you wouldn't even need to check the other ones. Normally this doesn't happen, but we crossed off 4 answer choices just by paying attention to half of the argument.
No, Nicole, I did it in my mind and I got it in like 2 seconds. All I said was, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I know, I don't know. And it's like, it's the easiest. It's so easy.
You go slower. I tell people, you go slower to get faster with my approach.
Yes.
So, okay, so but let's double check it. So let's look at Crockett. Would Crockett say yes, no, or I don't know to the council gave an adequate reason for its decision?
Yes.
Yeah, it is a yes. And
He'll
so,
say yes.
So one says no, one says yes. That's a disagreement.
Yep.
So that's why D's our right answer.
Yep.
Okay.